Uh-oh. So like JD Vance is your favorite politician?
Okay. No disrespect to the other presenters and subjects, but we obviously saved the best for last. I'm sorry, all the other Heathers. This isn't even the only Heather C. I'm sorry, other Heather C. But I'd like to introduce my favorite and JD Vance's least favorite childless faculty. My dear friend Heather Costello, right in the corner. I'm going to explain why Heather is out of your league, but you should still shoot your shot anyway. Who am I? Why am I qualified to talk about this? I have known Heather for a decade. We often exchange terrible, terrible dating stories. I have pitched before. I recognize some of you guys from tech events. I've given a TEDx talk, but now I have a much more important mission tonight to educate you about my good friend who has terrible taste in men. Please, no scrubs. If you've heard the TLC song, no scrubs, please. Why Heather? Why is she my favorite? How is she so awesome? I like to do the SAG acronym. She's smart. She's on her third master's. She's constantly learning. She's best friends with the Duolingo. Ow, that's how many languages she knows. She's constantly decluttering, minimizing, Marie Kondo style. She's active, hiking, yoga, travel, dance, gardening. I think she might even have like 500 consecutive days of hot yoga. So even though she has the acronym SAG, she ain't sagging. She keeps it tight. Keeps it real tight. And don't forget, she's the most important part of the SAG. She is a good person. Volunteers at the Latino Community Center, Literacy Pittsburgh, previous volunteer with cancer survivors, etc. We had to request the last spot because immediately after work she was taking care of animals. What were you guys doing? That's why we had to do the last spot. She follows the 4 essential 4 F's: fashionable, funny, and a fit foodie. Yay, Heather! Childless is also very important. Let me clearly explain that my opinion is that kids suck. I think Heather actually does like them, or at least is very convincingly tolerant of them, because she has been professionally advising and supporting students for over 16 years, was nominated for 3 awards, currently is an academic advisor at CMU, I think in the graduate programs. Personally, she even volunteers. Those are some of the Latino kids that she volunteers with, taking to museums and aquariums. Physically, though, no actual bio kids. As mentioned earlier, she keeps it tight. So, also, it's kind of easier to date someone who doesn't have bio kids sometimes. That's just my personal opinion. Okay. Cats. Okay. I think we can all admit animals are often better than humans. We don't deserve them like you don't deserve Heather. I have these quotes, I'm not gonna read them. I just think that Heather displays an impressive capacity for love. Her main man, who you will be trying to displace, is Jabari. This cat is ancient. Is this cat almost 20 years old now, Heather? Heather keeps this cat alive through sheer force of will and unshakable love. That's how strong Heather's love will keep you alive to the equivalent of 160 years of cat years. So you could only be so lucky to get with Heather. Other things, I like that quote that cats choose us, we don't own them. Even if you somehow manage to get with Heather, remember, she's a free spirit. You can't cage a free spirit. For example, she loves essential oils, crystals, plants, good vibes, hippie ass shit like that. She wanted me to say she's really not into sports. She doesn't care if the guy is into sports, but don't expect her to attend sporting events with you. She is her own aloof Katniss vibes. Also, she's a lady. I don't even need words for this. She's classy, sassy, and has a great ass. See, like no text. Let me clearly look at this, ladies. This right here. I mean, like I
got the pointer out.
Lost for words. They should have sent a poet. Like this speaks for itself, ladies and gentlemen. do I even need to go on? I think I've made my point. I think I might have one final slide. This is Heather's contact info. Her personal Instagram is Heather is me. She also runs a very stylish pet Insta called Meow Style 412. And if you're not on Insta, you can always email her. Though if you're not on Insta, you're probably either too old or too young for her. So probably
Too old
your
or too
sweet
young.
spot demographic. Feel free to take a picture of this. I think that's it. I'm the last one, so you guys can go directly into Q&A, or maybe I'll just play.